Well, hello. As you can see, I've been working on the railroad. This is an update for the Withlacoochee River Railway from the last set of pictures I did on it, or the last motion picture I did on it. As you see it coming around, you see I've got some of the shop buildings sitting in their area now. However, the roundhouse you see there isn't going to be the roundhouse. It's going to be actually incorporated into the layout, as that appears to be a narrow gauge roundhouse. Coming on around that curve, you can see that some of the scenery is getting done. I'm utilizing blue styrene foam sheet in half-inch thick increments. I'm a lousy videographer, I know. I pan out too quick. I try to follow the engine too quick. Actually, what it is it's a small room and I don't want to have to trip over this tripod here. Train as that Mikado slowly comes up the hill back behind the engine facilities. Did a little work to the bridge, to my main bridge on the main line there. As you can see, I've replaced the original uprights. As if I can zone in on one. The original uprights were originally some cheap crappy plastic things that were put out to, you know, one of those track elevation kits you get that, you know, where you put bare track in midair. Yeah, well, that's what I used. You know, now you see that the bridge is much straighter. It sits much better. I made those out of pieces of balsa wood. Around to the town again, you can see, of course, I've got that little consolidation sitting there, little 280. But you can see I've put up part of the new retaining wall that'll be going all the way back past the yard area. Zooming in on the yard area, you can see that there hadn't been much done in that area since. However, you get past the yard and you can see some of the scenery is going in on that end of the railroad as well. Like I said, I'm using the blue styrofoam insulation. It can be picked up at any Lowe's. Of course, I can only get it in half-inch thicknesses in this part of the country. I haven't found anybody that has the 2-inch thick foam. That would be paradise if I found that. I'd be in hog heaven. That engine that's running now is originally a Mantua Mikado 282. It's running a can motor and Northwest shortline gears and a few extra detail parts from Cowscale. That one was done by a friend of mine. Nice, sweet running engine. these buildings aren't really going to be stuck here where they're at. At the moment, I'm going to have an industrial building here. Those buildings will go downtown and they'll be behind that station area over there. As you can see, the Mikado even has a rough time on this grade. It must be about a 2.5% grade. Yeah, didn't think you'd find a grade like that in Florida, did you? Only on a model railroad. Till next time, happy railroading.